You are listening to the Built to Grow podcast.
All right. Welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in Studio HQ, Scottsdale, AZ, coming at you. Joined by Randy Angston. What's up, fella?
I really hope all of them enjoy our intros as much as we do.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the all right down.
All right. I hear that in my sleep.
It's only 100 and how many episodes?
Yeah, this is 171 today. So.
171 episodes. What are you guys doing listening to this many dang episodes?
Hopefully growing.
That's true.
Let's
Hopefully
grow.
we're helping you out, guys. If we are, please would you write us a nice little 5-star review on Apple, iTunes? That's pretty much the one that matters.
Apple. Yep.
I mean, does the other ones have them?
I'm
ratings?
sure Spotify will. If it doesn't, I'm sure it does. And that podcast platform is going to continue to explode.
Yeah, that's what Joe Rogan.
Yep, Joe just moved over there.
They paid him a lot of money to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so if you give us more reviews that are 5 stars, and by the way, thank you. There's a couple that just came in.
Yeah, a couple good ones recently.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that, Corey and somebody else.
It'll come to me.
Yeah, but when you give us more reviews, then we can make Joe Rogan money.
Yeah.
Then we'll just go over to Spotify.
Yeah, there you go. Just the offers come in at that point, right?
Yeah. Perfect. So it's all depending on you. No, I'm just kidding. Couple things to announce. December 3rd and 4th, guys. CLA, Client Lifecycle Automation Workshop. That's our automation systems. We use Keep, and that's what we build on. And in 2 days, we build out your entire systems. If you want in on that, we're going to keep talking about it until, the 3rd and 4th. It'll be our last one for the year, and then the price goes up in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're interested in that, you can just, go sign up on the website or jump on a call. What are the two?
Yeah, so if you're ready to go and you want to lock in your seat, go to winninggym.com/workshop, and you can lock in your seat there. If you're not sure what it is or you got questions, concerns, jump on a call with me. We can do a screen share. I'll walk you through the actual CLA. You can see what it's going to do for your business, like it does for every one of our clients that are using it now. And that is pfmarketingsolutions.com/call.
Cool. And speaking of automation, I've got the Slack channel hooked up to our automation with our CLA, so I get notified when somebody books appointments, and it's just constant. Like anytime somebody signs up, cancels, freezes, trial signs up, appointment gets booked, that's all bzz, bzz. I get, oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
I keep the pulse on pulse. That's how I do it. That's how I do's it. All right, so this episode, the question came in about, hey, here's the situation in my gym. I have nobody coming in the afternoon. I want to fill it up. I don't have a coach to train it, but once it gets filled up, I'll hire that coach, and how do I do that? Okay, so this is a problem that probably most people face. You got those hours that are slow, and you don't want to put somebody on the clock, on the schedule, as far as paying a trainer for that hour if there's nobody there. But yet you want people in that hour so then you can make money. And so this is like a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, chicken and the egg kind of thing, right?
How do you do it? Okay, so there's 2 trains of thought here. Number one, I fill up the slots with people that want to train at 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I hire a coach or I put a coach on and train them.
Yep.
And that's camp 1. And then camp 2 is I put somebody on the schedule now and let people fill in as they come in. And which one, should you do? So I'm pretty steadfast in what my approach is here. We kind of take it all the way back to the beginning of time for me. This is when we first opened, we didn't have anybody.
Yeah.
So we didn't have anybody on the schedule. So what do? Don't hire anybody? The answer is you bite the bullet, you put the coach on for those hours, and then you sell people into those slots. I could see why that doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Well, you're paying somebody just to sit around. Well, yes and no. I mean, there's plenty of things they could do until those slots get filled up. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to sign up if it's not available. And that's really the point I'm trying to make here, is that you kind of have to bite the bullet and put somebody on the schedule, and then hopefully you can sell into those slots, and then it starts building up slowly. But if you never have it available, nobody's
gonna,
going in those slots. So,
and I kind of look at it the same way with the fact that, the employee is in your business. You've made a decision, like you've done something. You know what I mean? If you're waiting for somebody to buy something that doesn't exist, I mean, you can't control that at all. So control where you can put the control. Yes, it's going to suck because you're paying. Well, and again, find other roles and responsibilities for them to do. Don't just pay somebody to sit around if nobody's walking through the door. Something that dawned on me throughout that is, why not incentivize the trainer who's filling that position to fill the roles?
You can.
Think about that. Get creative. Come up with like some sort of pay performance based pay or something, or something like if they can
go hit the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is their opportunity to make additional income in that amount of time. They need to fill these seats. It helps the business. The client or the trainer can make some money, or coach can make some money. Mutually beneficial, and it expedites the time it takes to have a full schedule.
I agree. Now, I will tell you that there was a coach. You know who it was? It was Bobby Muniz. He's one of our early coaching clients, and he did this. He's like, you know what I do is I sell those slots before I put it on the schedule. And I thought that was really cool, but at the same time, I don't know how long that might take to get people to fill that slot in order to do it. So he did some type of launch, like, hey, we're opening up these 2 times. Who wants them? I think it's a great idea. I've never done it, but it can be done and has been done. So that might be something I might try.
Yeah, I think there's other ways of kind of controlling that also. I mean, you've got clientele that are training in your morning half already. Maybe a couple of people would want to train in that afternoon slot. So before you extend yourself, maybe you open up some of those daytime availability by moving some clients to the afternoon.
And then backfilling.
And then you can backfill when you already have, like where you're already creating those sessions or facilitating those sessions. I think that might be another avenue.
And on top of that, if you have a list, if you've listened to anything that we've talked to you about over the last 177 episodes, 170 episodes before this one. If you've listened to anything we've said about owning your list and owning the lead and owning your traffic, you can absolutely do a pitch and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking about doing. Who has interest? Take a poll, do a survey monkey, whatever. Book a time to talk about it. There's a lot of ways to do it. And if I was in that position, I might try that first. But we've always just put somebody on the schedule. They have a ton of other stuff to do. So it was never like you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs.
Yep.
And then we sold into it. And as you bring in more people and you're pushing out new marketing and getting more traffic into your gym, it's now available. And all of a sudden, I'll take that slot. I can train at 4 p.m. or whatever, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All of a sudden, it starts growing and growing. And the next thing you know, you snap your fingers. You got a full schedule, top and bottom, and you're in business.
Consider it for your next, challenge or low barrier offer maybe. If you've got cyclical marketing programs or challenge-based marketing, what do we call them? Bracketed programs on your annual marketing calendar. Maybe that next time you go to put some time and some attention into attracting, a massive or a larger amount of new business, maybe you throw those, schedule or those sessions available for those individuals. So you've kind of got, a little bit more focus to be able to distribute in your distribution.
Yeah, because if we're talking about how to make money in a gym, you've got those hours in the day that the gym's open that you could train people. If there's nobody there, you're making zero for that hour. So do your best to get creative, use the challenge to fill it, do a survey to get people into that, or bite the bullet and throw somebody on the schedule, have them do other things while we're trying to generate leads and people to fill up those time slots.
Yeah, I really like how you kind of set it like a launch, drum up some conversation around it, see who you already have in your wheelhouse that might, be able to move over, because if you're already filling your daytime, if you're already full in daytime, then
I think every gym in the world has that kind of middle of the day that it's closed. Like it's really slow between noon and 4, noon and 3. For whatever reason, we're busy at those times. But I'm just saying, like, you could do a discounted membership for people that want to fill those spots for a limited time. It's not forever. Like, hey guys, we're going to do half off for anybody that wants to train at 1, 2, or 3 o'clock for 6 months, or 20% off for 6 months. And if you can train at those times, great. We're going to give you a great deal. We fill it up. We have a coach busy, and now you're making money in those hours instead of zero.
And that's a good point, because you don't have to it doesn't have to be a home run. right? You have expenses that hour is going to be costing you by adding the individual on the schedule. Business is now operating. There's money going out the door no matter what. So even if you have 25 or 50%, 75% revenue for that same session, it's still a heck of a lot better than zero.
What do you pay your coach? Whatever you pay your coach, you got to at least make that, and then plus some, and then everything's possible.
It's not as bad of a.
It's not a bad equation.
But that, again, goes back to how you pay your coaches.
That's true.
Another big topic. Another big.
I think we've hit that one.
We've drove that point home. So if you haven't figured that one out by now.
What episode is that off the top of your head?
Yeah, good luck.
off the top of your head, what is it? Go ahead. What is it, Randy?
Yep, nope.
Yep. All right, what else? What else we got?
I think that, if you control your variables, you make it available, find a creative way of exposing your marketplace to that hour, you'll be all right.
You'll be all right?
But you got to make a decision. You got to take action. You're not going to grow without forcing growth.
Let's circle back on that topic for a second. There's a theme. There's a theme of our last, 10 or 12 episodes. There's this theme of make a decision. You can't just look at a problem and not fix it.
You can. That's the problem.
Well, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
You've heard us talk about it. Take action. Whether it's wrong or right, you can figure it out on the way. You know the problem. What it is to fix it. Take action. Take action. That's the point here. Is you can't sit here and let things happen to you. You have to do something about it.
Absolutely.
And if you don't know what the problem is and you're stuck in the situation, give us a call. Book a call. We can dissect problems. At this point in the game, working with so many gyms, being in the business for, I don't want to talk about how long, 10 years, 11, 12 years, 11 years. There isn't too many things, if any, that I haven't seen once.
Come across, experienced,
and figured out how to fix it.
Yeah.
So jump on a call. Let's do a discovery call. pfmarketingsolutions.com/call. Explain your problem. Explain your situation. Randy or myself can help you. Even if you don't work with us, we'll be happy to help you. And then you got to make a decision. That. You got to take action on that. That's the thing. I hate knowing the solution and then not doing something about it. That's painful.
Yeah. And that's the hardest part is, we see it a lot. The fear of the unknown just cripples people from taking action. And time again, it's becoming cyclical. It's like, okay, we've had this conversation. We've been at this for quite a while, and we see the same people experiencing the same problems over very, very extended periods of time. And it's simply because they're not taking action to change it.
They're too scared.
Exactly. It's a fear. And guys, you're experiencing a problem for a reason. When there's a solution to change that problem, that's what Tim's saying. You have to take action, or the problem's going to continue to present itself. Do something different. Awesome. All right, we'll end on that. So until next episode, guys, keep changing lives. We'll see you. Bye.